Jada, you've been, had a good start, but what's the challenge? Because you're gonna play 3 games in 3 days, and you didn't play at all last year. So what about that challenge for you?
I think that of course fatigue is gonna be something that's gonna be really important. 3 games back to back is gonna be hard for anyone, and like you said, I haven't played last year, so I don't think it's anything I necessarily have to worry about, but it's something I'll be checking for sure.
And Sahara, maybe you could give her some tips. You've been through this before, playing 3 games in 3 days. How taxing is that, or talk about that a little bit?
It's really tiring, but I'm pretty sure like Jada knows how it's gonna be. I mean, it's not like she hasn't done it before. It's just she hasn't done it like in college. But I think she's ready for it, and she's always ready for a challenge. And I think she's gonna push through, and she's gonna be great.
Jada, how do you kind of build off that your last performance from your last game out?
Yeah, I just think I need to just keep being reliable. Like that's the main thing that we've been talking about this season. Everybody knowing their role, everybody getting the ball and where they know they can score. And as far as building off of that, just doing what I need to do, keep doing it.
And so are these kind of overseas trips early in the season? I mean, how much did you enjoy them, and do these early season tournaments kind of help you guys in the long run?
I think it does help us in the long run because we have road games, so just getting used to being somewhere else and being in a different environment definitely helps us a lot. And it's going to help us through SEC play when we're going to Vanderbilt, when we're going to Auburn and LSU and stuff like that, where in those environments it's really hard and we have to rely on each other and give ourselves a lot of energy.
I asked y'all last week, but how much do you feel like you've continued to grow from the beginning of the season, and maybe what specifically do you feel like has gotten better?
I feel like our communication has gotten better since the start of the season. That's something that we pride ourselves on and that we keep growing. We keep growing every day with communication, just talking to each other and relying on each other, just trusting each other. I think that's somewhere we've grown since the beginning of the season.
Sahara, what has it been like for you to split some time at point guard?
It's fun. I like being point guard. Sometimes I just run the plays that I know is gonna get the post players open, or if I can have a clear lane to drive to the basket, or just anything to really get my teammates going. It's not always about me. I like running point guard. I like passing the ball up. I like looking for people, and I think it's fun, and I'm having a fun time doing it. So.
And Jada, what is it like with the Sahara running?
It's been a little different, you know. We've been on the team together for 3 years now. I don't think I've ever seen my girl play point guard, but yeah, like she said, it's been awesome. You know, she makes sure she gets everybody the ball in the spots that they need to get them, including herself. So I commend her for that.
Specifically Villanova, what's the challenges for either the team or you guys individually looking at your matchups?
I think Villanova is similar to a lot of teams that we've been playing this season, and I think that covering the 3 point line is always something important when anybody in D1 is playing. So that's definitely a focus for us in making sure that our help is on point.
I agree with Jada, just covering the 3 point line, kind of like we did with Western Michigan, not letting them get off too many threes, and defensively just being there for each other and just making sure that we're doing all the right things to get us in the right spot and for us to win the game and succeed in the tournament.